it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a video on Gemini Rising / Ascendant. I will be talking about how other people view them, how they approach the world, as well as a lot of their physical traits, and how they're unique from different types of zodiac risings. I'll also be talking about things that they would excel at or be great at based on their placement in the rising Gemini, as well as I would be giving an example of someone who really represents the Gemini rising, so someone that we all know and are in common with. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you are not yet a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I upload new videos, as well as sharing the video with all your friends, family members, enemies, or anyone you know, and especially people who have a Gemini rising, so they're able to say if this is correct or whether they relate with a lot of the information being given. Because information is not only to be kept, but it's also good to share as well. Okay, you guys, let's get right into the topic. When it comes to Gemini rising or ascendant, first things first, your rising sign or your ascendant sign shows how you approach the world and how the world sees you, how you project yourself, your attitude towards the world. And this is something that happens without you even speaking, without you even saying a word. People will have an idea, or they'll have a judgment of you based on your Gemini rising, or just any rising or ascendant in general. So it's something that is very important, as well as your sun sign and your moon sign, because these are the three big things in your natal chart. Gemini rising people tend to be very social people, so they love to talk and they love to get to know new people. Because of this, they tend to be very curious people, and because they're curious, this can sometimes get them in trouble. As you guys know the saying, curiosity hurt the cat. So their curiosity at times can be a great thing because they get to learn something new, and they love to do that. They will get to see new things and they'll get to meet new people because of their curiosity. However, their curiosity can sometimes get them in trouble because they'll go into places they shouldn't be going into because of their curious nature, or they may even get hurt in the process trying to be curious. So when you're a Gemini rising, please be careful with your curiosity, because being curious is a good trait. However, it can get you hurt if you use it in the wrong way, and we don't want that to happen. Next will be that communication is a must when it comes to Gemini rising. As we already know, they're very social people, and in order for you to be social, you have to talk with other people. So they're not people who use nonverbal cues, so you have to tell them how you feel for them to know how you're feeling at the moment, because they can't read body language that well, and they really can't read like eyes or like other zodiac signs can. They can't really do that. So in order for them to have a great relationship with you, communication is a must and the key for you to having a great relationship with them, as well as keeping a great relationship with them. Another great trait they have is being great speakers. Because they love to communicate with people, they really like to make sure that their dialect is great and that people can understand them. They're great at speaking in public, whether it's in a social set, whether it's in a sacred set, or whether it's just, talking with other people. Being a great speaker is a talent that they have, and they can even monetize this into being motivational speakers or speaking at important events where people want to learn things so they can learn a trade and try their best to teach it through their great speaking skills. Another thing that they're great at is being great writers. They're able to express their feelings through their writing. So when they write things, they're able to be in contact or have a bond with the reader. And this is something that they can monetize. They're great at writing essays, and they're great at writing in general, so they can write books and make money from that. And their essays are going to be top tiers. They're going to be getting A's on their essays, which is something that is great. Gemini Rising people are very creative as well. So they are able to create anything from their imagination because they have a great imagination as well. And they're able to create anything that they can think of. They might love drawing, and they draw beautiful photos because they usually draw from the heart and they draw from their imaginations. They can actually make things as well from scratch, whether that's food or whether that could be making a project, and people really love and appreciate it. So things that they can do with their hands is something that they're great at, and they can monetize this as well. They love talking and communicating. So like I said, communication is a must, and socializing is something that they love to do, but they really love talking and love communicating. They love to talk about their experiences. They love to talk about what they've been through in life. They can literally tell you their whole biography in a few minutes, or like in an hour. They'll talk, which is great because they're able to vent in a way as to what they've been through, and they just love talking about their experiences. And usually if they get the right person to listen to them, those people will really mean something to them. They will have a place in their heart. Because they're social and they love talking, they love collaborating with people. So if you see someone who's always collaborating with someone, they more than likely have a Gemini rising. Because they're curious and love talking, they'll more than likely collaborate with someone who they love and respect and appreciate, and someone who can reciprocate their energy. Another thing is that Gemini are very adventurous, especially in the rising sign. They'll do a lot of things that you would never dream of doing, and they may get hurt, or sometimes they usually don't even get hurt. Usually it's you, the person who's with them, you will get hurt because I guess their body is used to this action. So them being adventurous is nothing new, and it's something that they love to do. They love going places that they shouldn't go, and they love doing things that no one else has ever thought of doing. But this is something that they're used to, and it's something that's great because they get to learn so much. Another trait is that they're open-minded. So they're the type of people who are ready for anything, and they're not really that judgmental as to what's going to be the next move. Whatever happens next, they're okay with it because they know that's life, and that regardless of what happens, they'll be okay. And that they're even open-minded to new topics or new subjects that other people or other zodiac signs would not really be open-minded towards. So that's something that Gemini Rising has that's pretty unique. Another trait is that they're very funny and they're very playful. Gemini Risings are very funny people. They're always there to make a joke. They're always playful, and whenever there's a tense situation, they're the ones who's going to make fun out of the situation that's at hand. Even if it's not funny, but it'll break the ice. And because of this, they're not really serious people. It's not like they don't take anything seriously, but they're not serious people. They're not always thinking about what's going to happen in life. They just kind of go with the flow, which is a trait that's unique because sometimes a lot of people love to worry about things, but they don't really take things seriously because they know that life is life. And whatever happens is for a reason. Now on to their physical traits. Someone who is a Gemini rising will look very young. Even if they're in their 40s, someone will think that they're very young and they may get carded a lot because people won't really believe their age because they're just too young to look that way or look their age. So that's a plus of being a Gemini rising. They tend to be very skinny and slim. So there are people who really don't gain weight and they eat, but they just tend to be skinny and slim. They're versatile in their appearance, so that means that they'll wear things that you would never think they would wear. So one day they may wear a beautiful shirt or a beautiful dress, but the next time you see them, they may wear something that's not fashionable in today's day and age. So they're kind of versatile in what they wear, and they're versatile in their appearance. They don't really care about what's going on. Their feelings basically promotes what they're going to wear for that day. Now on to a celebrity example, and the perfect example would be Abbie Winehouse, and rest in peace to her. As you guys can see, she really does match a lot of the traits of a Gemini rising person. She is very talkative, she has a versatile type of style, she's very slim, and she was a very creative person. She was a very social person and she loved talking. And you could see her creativity in her music, and she really gives a good rep to people with a Gemini rising. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Please let me know down below in the comment section how you felt about the traits of the Gemini rising and whether you agree with them or disagree with them. Let me know down below what your Gemini rising is. And tell me whether it was a great example to use Abbie Winehouse as a Gemini rising person. And tell me down below if you know of any other prominent figures who are Gemini rising and how they show that Gemini rising characteristic. On your screen are all of my social media accounts, so if you would love to, you can follow them and share them with your friends, as well as you can support me through my PayPal, and all of these links will be in the description box. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I upload new videos. I love you all, and please stay safe and healthy, and know that you are loved and are appreciated if no one else does. Abbie Dagrin does. Okay, bye loves.